Okay, time to review. I think this is my second gift pack of the season. So it's holiday season, means all these various gift things are showing up at Burlington Coat Factory. This is Fame the Parfum version, 80 bucks for the full-size bottle plus a 20 ml travel size, as well as a lotion. Plus a lotion, 100 ml lotion. All right, so this was 80 bucks, which is a good price for the Parfum edition. Let me go ahead and get this off of there. Comes in a very nice little gift box there. Looks great for a gift. I have it upside down because I'm so good at my job. I'm doing this now because my wife said, you have these sitting on the couch, you need to get through these. And I said, you're right, I do, but I keep forgetting to, and also I have another fragrance on me and it'll mess up my review, but I'm not gonna let that stop me today. I'll use my other arm. Now, the way we do it on this channel is I talk about the notes, then I will spray it on one of these little paper tester strips. I will give you my base impression of those opening notes, and then I go over and talk about how it is on skin after spraying on my wrists. Usually there's a difference because the skin's warmer, so all those fragrance oils kind of pop up quicker, at least a little differently, depending on what's going on. So this is not the original Fame. This is Fame Parfum. Still gonna be a mango forward scent. It's mango, bergamot, and pink pepper in the opening, middle notes of jasmine, patchouli, and frankincense, and base notes of benzoin, sandalwood, musk, and heliotropin. I don't know what that is. It doesn't matter, because usually I can't smell that stuff until later anyway after it's dried down, and I don't get to that point in this little videos. Let's go ahead and unbox, unbend. Okay, it's like a little lid. There we go. Oh, isn't that cute? That's adorbs. Look at that. Comes with a hand cream or a body lotion, something, I'm not sure what. My wife will like that. My mother-in-law, she always will steal the, if I can get it out of there. My mother-in-law tends to steal the travel size ones. Okay, well, she's not getting this one apparently because it's not coming out. All right, I'm not worried about that right now because this came out nice and easy. There's the bottle. Fame, 80 ml bottle. I think this is their full size. They might make a bigger one. I'm not 100% sure. Obviously, Paco Rabanne makes silly, fun bottles, and they're cool. But I gotta get this travel size one out. Oh, finally, there we go. Okay, got the travel size out. It's out. Good deal. Put my lid back on. Put it aside so it looks like it's on camera, like I'm doing this kind of professionally. All right, let's go ahead and spray on paper, give the base impressions. I enjoy mango fragrances because they tend to be very fresh. So I don't know if that's how this will present, but that's what I like about them. So we'll see. Oh, Paco Rabanne gets crapped on for having a not good atomizer, but as long as you push down well on it, it has a good spray to it. Nothing really wrong with that. Okay, oh, mango, yep. Definitely can smell the mango. All right, on paper. It's an intense, strong mango with a little bit of citrus in the back on paper. I'm not getting any of the jasmine, or maybe a little bit of patchouli, maybe a little bit, not crazy amounts of patchouli. I can see my big old fingerprint on the top of the robot head. But yeah, you can see right through this. I'm gonna say it's a cool bottle. If you don't like the bottle, shut up. Yeah, it's a very fresh, clean, almost kind of aquatic mango quality to it in the opening, and that's on paper. I can kind of get the faintest patchouli, a little bit of that bergamot citrus, but not a whole lot. It really is very mango forward. Let's go ahead and spray on skin. A lot of juice comes out, so be aware of that. Nice and shiny now. I don't know if you can see that, but very, very shiny. All right, we're gonna let that flash for just a second because I probably should have done that from a bigger distance, but I didn't want to get my desk covered in fragrance. All right, let's go ahead and smell it on skin. Okay, the bergamot is stronger on skin by a pretty strong degree. The mango's still there, obviously, but the bergamot and the pink pepper come out stronger on skin. It makes it a little bit more sweet and zesty, but it's a very sweet bergamot. So if you're looking for like a citrusy, rindy thing, it's not. It's very, very sweet. Yeah, that's nice. I get a little bit of the patchouli already, but I don't get any jasmine or any of the various resinous notes that are in the middle and base. But yeah, it's very, I'll be real with you. I could probably wear this as a man if it's like the summertime. So this is obviously marketed for women, but as a dude, I could wear this. That being said, it certainly isn't like not feminine. Like the mango in there is very feminine, fresh, and sweet. Yeah, that's nice. Yeah, I'm enjoying that. I don't have a problem with that at all. Okay, yeah, that's pretty good. Interested to see how long those notes last over time, so we'll talk about that later on. And what you're gonna see from me at this point is I'm going to disappear. My wife will wear this a few times before I get a chance to do a follow-up. And then when I come back, I will talk to you about things like longevity and projection and how those notes break down over time. And then I'll see you in just a second. All right, so I'm back and I apologize in advance. I just had my tonsils out, so I'm recovering, so my voice is probably all messed up. But let's go ahead and talk about Fame Parfum from Paco Rabanne. Let's go ahead and talk about how those notes break down real fast, then we'll talk about the performance and longevity and all that kind of stuff. So first off, the note of mango lasts for a long time. This is a mango dominant scent. So if you're like not sure what it's going to end up being, if you like mango, you'll like this. It's very juicy, very sweet, feminine, pleasant, but it is very, very much mango. So if you're looking for like a mango plus something else, or you want something that's not mango dominant, you'll have to look elsewhere because this is a mango dominant fragrance. As it dries down, the jasmine floral kind of comes out. You get a little bit of that patchouli kind of evolves from the mango into a more dominant patchouli kind of frame of reference. A little bit sweet, it's a very sweet patchouli. And then when you finally get the base dry down, it's really a sandalwood, musky kind of dominant overall. But by the time you get to that point, it really is a skin scent. And in reference to how long this thing lasts, 8 hours on skin, obviously longer if you overspray on clothing because it's just gonna last longer inherently. But, excuse me. But as far as like the overall performance and length of time, longevity, it's very, very good, especially for considering that it is a overall sweet fruity scent, and those scents tend not to last very long, but this one does last quite a while. 4 hours of projection, and a lot of that is that mango, so you get a lot of like runtime out of that mango note. Again, if you like mango, this is a good option for you, just because a lot of times that mango scent in many other fragrances is here for 1 second, then gone the next. This one actually lasts for quite a while. I'd say you probably get at least an hour out of just the pure mango goodness of it. But then as it breaks down, you get more of the jasmine, more of the patchouli. But overall, it's still a very sweet kind of tropical vibe to the whole thing. But yeah, all right, so that's it, guys. I'm gonna give my voice a rest. That's my overall breakdown of just the performance and longevity, as well as the note breakdown. If you have any questions, leave them in the chat or in the comment section. I'll get them as quickly as I possibly can. Thank you and have a great day.